Hello, and this is my presentation about lead poisoning in the water. In question, these fish are dying from lead poisoning. Humans are also going to be affected by this. Lead is a health hazard to both humans and animals. In humans, even very low amounts of lead poisoning may result in possible IQ reduction, learning disabilities, attention deficit disorder, reduced growth, kidney damage, and hearing impairment. Fish become poisoned when they swallow lead fishing weights on fishing lines. Birds of prey, such as eagles and falcons, eat the poisoned fish, and waterfowl. The lead ends up in their stomachs, where it can slowly poison the birds. Lead exists in 3 oxidation states: lead 0, the metal, lead 2, and lead 4. In the environment, lead primarily exists as lead 2. Lead occurs naturally in the Earth's crust, where it combines with other elements such as oxygen and sulfur. It is used to make batteries and metal mixtures. It's all a part of our environment: the air, the soil, the water, and even inside of our homes. I believe lead is getting into the water by lead pipes, even lead weights. Like this diagram, lead can affect the vision. It can give you blindness, hallucinations. It can affect hearing loss. It can give you unusual taste, slurred speech, blue lines along the gum. It can affect the central nervous system. It can make you have insomnia, loss of appetite, depression, irritability, memory loss, headache, and even more than just those. Lead may cause several sublethal effects, including changes in production and development of blood cells and modifications in the function and structure of the central nervous system, kidney, and bones. Severe damage to the central nervous system results in supar convulsions, coma, and death. Lead accumulation in fish tissue causes oxidative stress due to excessive ROS production. Oxidative stress by lead exposure induces synaptic damage and neurotransmitter malfunction in fish as neurotoxicity. Moreover, lead exposure influences immune responses in fish as an immune intoxicant. Lead exposure can occur through inhaling the particles released by industrial or recycling, ingestion. It can from soil or dirt, decaying lead paint, playgrounds, stuff like that. Lead containing products, food or water, it can all be contaminated by lead. Lead accumulates in and damages mitochondria. The organelles mediate cellular energy metabolism. Fish are at the top of the food chain in most aquatic environments and are the most susceptible to toxic effects of lead exposure. In addition, fish are one of most abundant vertebrates, and they can directly affect humans through food intake. Therefore, fish can be used to assess the extent of environmental pollution in an aquatic environment. Lead-induced toxicity in fish exposed to toxicants is primarily induced by bioaccumulation in specific tissue, and the accumulation mechanisms vary depending on water habitat, freshwater or seawater, and pathway, waterborne or dietary exposure. A function of normal mitochondrial activity is affected by lead, with disruptive effects on synaptic transmission in the brain. Lead may inhibit energy metabolism, but not ion transport or collagen biosynthesis in brain capillaries of calves. And compared with suckling rats, damage to blood-brain barrier is less important. In calves, neuronal tissue may be primarily targeted for the CNS effect of lead. That is why I believe we need to get lead out of the water. No more lead weights in fishing.